but Ingrid asked for her own hotel room so she can have privacy and space. Disappointed because me and Ingrid definitely have a limited time to connect, and being intimate is definitely a part of that.
You know what's so crazy about Brian and Ingrid? I actually forgot they were still a thing on the season. To be honest with you, I legit forgot they existed. Legit forgot. I was like, wait, what? That's just how their storyline is just Anyway, let's get into the nitty and gritty here. The fact that they've returned for this week's episode, and this guy is still talking about the fact that he just wants to smash. No wonder why she doesn't want to stay in the same room as you, bro. You as a clown. Like, your thirst for intimacy is just all over you. No wonder why she's keeping these boundaries. And to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if normally she doesn't keep these type of boundaries of someone, but boy, your energy is off. It's just not right. It's just, ugh.
Volta em casa, né? E não quero começar a conversar com outro, e vamos para o próximo nível, entendeu? Eu vou precisar uma ajuda com uma coisa.
Before I go home, it's important that, we take it to the next level. How many times have you asked about taking it to the next level? Give over. But listen, let me read the rest of these little subtitles here. So here's the thing. In this conversation now, they move on, obviously, about where their relationship could go. And he's obviously now expressing the point where he says that sometimes I will need help, okay? Because due to, obviously, him being in a wheelchair, okay? But also on top of that, he also said that we may also, we all need some help at some point. Now, that's obviously what she says in this little thing. But she's trying to say that, listen, I understand you're going to need help, but I don't want to feel like as if I should always need to help you. I want to feel like I'm actually your partner. I don't want to feel like I'm just your caretaker, in a nutshell. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. Obviously here, she simply says, sometimes things I'm willing to help with. So she's letting me know that I've got boundaries. There are certain things that I will help you with, but there's certain things that I just won't, okay? Understand my boundaries. But here's the thing though. Does Brian give a damn about her boundaries? What do you think? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm waiting, because I know we all think the same thing right now, right? He doesn't give a damn about her boundaries. The guy doesn't even have boundaries of his own, but he's that. Okay, let me not do that again. But anyway, with that being said, though, she obviously continues also by saying, but other things. Now, of course, in this little next one itself in particular, here, she blatantly tells the boy, I do not want to be anyone's mother, nor do I want to be anyone's babysitter. These are things that Brian is willing to not want to hear. He doesn't want to hear none of that stuff. He wants to hear that, listen, yes, I will be your servant master. That's what he wants to hear. But she ain't giving him none of that love, and that's good in her.
That people don't get into a relationship to become a caregiver, but at the same time, as I get older, being in a wheelchair.
But at the same time, as I get older, being in a wheelchair, listen. I understand that obviously he needs to make it abundantly clear to whoever's going to be with him about obviously what their life is going to be like being with him. And I understand that he also has to make it clear that he's getting older and things are obviously not getting any easier for him and they become challenging. So it's very important for him to be transparent about what he would like or at least expect from the person he's going to be with. But at the same time, though, he should also be open to the fact that somebody may not be in that position where they want to do that. Listen, this guy is in his 50s. She's 32, right? Does she see herself being at 32, still being in good shape, still being in a position where she's a mother, okay? She's still out there living her young life as much as she can, okay? Does she really want to be with a guy that literally each time she comes home, she has to literally babysit him? Absolutely not. If he wants someone to be there for him in the way he wants someone to be there for him, he needs to find a woman that is more around his age, if not probably older than him, to be honest, because even women in their 50s right now, a lot of them are still in their prime, you know what I mean? They're still out there being able to, do just whatever they were doing when they were in their 40s, sometimes even things they were doing in their 30s, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, really and truly, if he's really looking for someone, he's going to have to look for someone that's obviously probably a little bit older than him, if anything, to be honest with you, okay? Or someone, again, that could be still around the same age as him, but maybe isn't really that active in life, and they're more than happy to be babysitter, you see what I'm saying? Maybe someone that has a little bit less self-worth as well. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a possibility. Somebody that basically lives to care. Because there are women out there who do live to care, to be honest with you. That's what they love to do. And clearly, he's looking for the wrong women. But this is the problem, though. He has this fixation where he has to keep going for women who are younger than him. And these women always happen to be around the ages of 30, and they always happen to be around in Brazil too. Bro, like, how many times have you been with a woman from Brazil and it hasn't worked out? Make it make sense. Whatever theory he has in his head that he can convince a woman from Brazil to do these things for him just because he's an American potentially, bro, get that out of your head. Get it out of your stinking head. But anyway,
Need more assistance with things, and I do understand that it's not easy for that person that's going to be with me through thick and thin. You do what you need to do for them, and I'm not sure if Ingrid has that in her.
Don't you just love it when he even uses the whole phrase, even through thick and thin? Thick and thin. Oh my goodly diddly diddly damn. You went down that route. I mean, listen, Brad. What? Anyway, listen. The matter of the fact is, first and foremost, you're not married anyway, so there is no thick and thin. That is not even relevant just yet. You haven't even slept together. She hasn't even told you whether she actually wants to be with you yet. You know what I mean? So talking about this whole thick and thin nonsense is just a bunch of nonsense. But like I said before, he needs to stop looking for women that are younger than him, women that obviously are in a position where they still want to live their life and not be at home being a caregiver to somebody else. You know what I mean? A woman that obviously would want to still be out there with somebody that she can still go out and do certain things with and not have to worry about X, Y, Z. End of the day, only thing that you have done is brought nothing but worry to this woman's life. She's a single mother, okay? And I'm assuming she's doing the best that she can to be a mother, as well as liaising with the baby dad, okay? What she doesn't need is for you to come in and then also have her also to put her in a position where she also has to baby you too. That's ridiculous. Okay, she's at that age where she deserves to be with a man that's more than happy to want to help her with anything that she's got going on, and she can help him back in the same way. Same energy type ish. Not this ish where, you know, you're expecting her to give you all this type of energy that you know you can't give her back. Or no, F that. All this energy that you know that you won't even want to give her back. That's why you make everything about you. The girl wants space. She wants to stay in another hotel. Let her do that in peace. Instead of letting her do that in peace, the next day you say to her, hey, when is the next level going to happen? The girl says to you, listen, I want to go home and spend time with my child. I'll speak to you another time. What do? You turn up on the same day she told you not to turn up at her house with a bunch of flowers and a toy for her kid just to manipulate the situation. She's been telling you since day dot she wants to take her time and that you won't even give her. The mum, you pretty much rushed her to meet them, but you pretty much rushed the process of meeting her mum anyway. Let's be real. That she probably did that out of peer pressure. The mum met you, she saw through you. She was like, yeah, this guy's trash. But look at this guy. He still keeps going and going and going. I get it. He feels as if time is not on his side, and maybe it's not on his side. I don't know his health condition right now. But just because time is not on his side, it doesn't give him license or permission to therefore then want to rush somebody else, especially somebody else that is a whole lot younger and is still trying to figure out their own life. And they're still trying to navigate how they want to go about things as well. Like, where is your common sense? Do you think that this man is a father? Damn. However hell he raised his child, I have no idea. If anything, his daughter's mother probably raised her more than he raised his daughter, to be honest with you. I hope so, because, yeah. Nonetheless, though, let me know your thoughts and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.